Hey YouTube, welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're going to be making homemade lasagna. This is definitely a hit in my household. Now let's get into this recipe. In a pan, we're going to go in with some chopped onions. Now I'm using about 3 medium onions here, or if you have a large, you can do that. Add diced celery, diced carrot, and just let this saute for a few minutes before going in with about 6 cloves of crushed garlic. Let this sweat for a few minutes, then I'm going to go in with my mince. Now I'm using beef mince for this recipe. Just give this a good stir to just incorporate everything. Now after about 5 minutes, I'm going to go in and season my mince. Now I'm using all-purpose seasoning, smoked paprika, and some red chili flakes for the heat. You can totally leave out the flakes if you don't like the heat. Give that a good mix. Then I'm going to go in with about a tablespoon of tomato paste. I had a little bit of mixed peppers, so I added that as well, and about a good couple of pinches of thyme. Now I have my thyme in the freezer, so the leaves do fall off from the stem, so that's why it's like that. Then I'm gonna go in with my passata and chopped tomatoes. I also added about a cup of water. Once you've done all of this, I added a bay leaf, give it another little mix. Then I'm going to cover this and let this simmer on low for about an hour. What you want to do is at least every 20 to 25 minutes, just give your pot a stir and make sure you go in and taste it. Now I tasted mine, and sometimes tomatoey stuff, they can have a little tangy taste. I do like to go in with a little sugar, and I also added some mixed herb. Now cover this and just let this simmer away for about another 15 minutes while we work on our white sauce. Now to a pan, I'm gonna go in with butter, flour, start to give this a mix. Now let me just advise you that do not do what I did here and use a shallow pan. You need a deep pan. Get a deep pan, because you'll be mixing and just messing up the place, and yeah, it wasn't fun. So I changed over to a much deeper pan and my sauce was just perfect. Just keep mixing it. If it looks lumpy, don't worry, add a little milk and mix it. I went in with some Boursin cheese and a mixture of Gruyere cheese and a little bit of cheddar. Now you want to just season your sauce slightly, because we don't do bland around here. A little salt, little black pepper, and also about a pinch of nutmeg. Now after that, your mince should be looking like this. If it's not looking like this, it's just not you need it looking like this for it just to be nice. You can go ahead and skim off the oil if too much oil is not your thing. It's not really oily, but say a mince and it come with oil. Now it's time to layer up our lasagna. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of mince on the bottom, and this is just to prevent the lasagna sheets from sticking to the bottom. Now I am using fresh lasagna sheets. You just get your scissors, you measure, you trim, you do what you need to do to make it fit. Now once you do all of that, I'm going to go in with sauce, with the mint sauce, my white sauce, pasta sheet, and then you're just going to repeat that process depending on how much layer you did. I literally did about 2 layers because this is my container is not really that deep. Now in between, you can go in with a little mozzarella cheese if you like that really cheesy. Some people just out here for the cheese spool, but you can add a little mozzarella, a little cheddar, and it's just completely up to you. Once you've added all your layers, I do like to go in with a good heavy, when I say heavy, I mean heavy, good heavy layer of that cheese sauce on top. Then you just want to top this off with a mixture of cheese. I'm using some Gruyere cheese, some mature cheddar, and a little bit of mozzarella. Once you've done this, I put this in the oven for about 20 minutes, and hey baby, we were ready to eat. Now put this in the oven uncovered. Now after about 20 to 25 minutes, I would say 20 minutes, your lasagna is ready. You know, put a little greenery on top, little parsley. Let this rest for about 10 minutes before you just go in, cut, serve, and eat. Now you can cut your lasagna anyhow you want to. I cut mine according to portion sizes and who is eating which size, and yeah, so you can go ahead and cut this however you want to. There's no right way, there's no wrong way. As long as you get a plate and your fork and you have your mouth, you're good to go. There you have it, guys, my homemade lasagna ready. Let me know in the comment section if you like this recipe and if you try this recipe, if you're gonna try this recipe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye guys.